From the News Center at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated, a pleasant good evening. Welcome to News Desk, 45 minutes of news from Liberia and other parts of the world. Ms. Marka Davis presenting the Thursday, the 16th edition of the program. This newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. In the top stories we are following tonight, President Joseph Boakai calls for expansion of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute, says the project is vital to his administration's unwavering commitment to empowering the youth of Liberia. Armed Forces of Liberia condemns alleged brutal assault by some AFL soldiers in Lofa County. It describes the action as indisciplined and unprofessional. Liberian Senate reviewed Nimba County Senator Nya Toyin, but Senator Prince Johnson boycotted ceremony with a text message excuse. And of the home front, at least 11 worshippers have been killed and dozens others injured after a man attacked a mosque in Nigeria's northern Kono state. The details of these, including the news, political voices of the newspapers, sports, are all part of this presentation of news desk. We're taking a short break. Stay tuned. Thanks for rejoining us. Up next is the Bulletin of News with Olivia Pound. Good evening, Olivia.
Good evening, Mark. Good evening to all. President Joseph has pledged his administration's unwavering commitment to the empowerment and development of the young people of Liberia. The president said providing opportunities for people does not only empower, it also guarantees the continuing existence and progress of the country. Speaking Thursday at the third graduation of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute, President Bush shouted the of directors Liberia Maritime Training Institute to develop plans for expanding the institution's facilities, dormitories, and compound. This expansion, according to the president, aims to increase enrollment, elevate the institute to a degree granting entity. President Walker emphasized that LMT must continue to lead in preparing the youth and the next generation of Liberians through in the maritime industry. President Walker gave the directive during his keynote speech at the third graduation ceremony of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute in Marshall, Marquis County on Thursday. Meanwhile, the Commissioner General and Chief Executive Officer of the Liberia Maritime Authority, Nitoli, has revealed that the government has received reports of some Liberians on ships from Liberian fleet dumping ship safely to other countries. According to him, these incidents have cast a negative shadow on the Liberian maritime industry, causing shipbuilders to be skeptical about employing Liberian crew members. At the close of the program, 24 deaths were avoided, associated units for successfully completing the institution's requirements. The armed forces of Liberia has condemned alleged brutal assault by some of its personnel in Lofa County. The High Command of the Armed Forces of Liberia said it has received what it calls distressing reports alleging the brutal beating of a Jeremiah B. AFL soldier in Lofa County on May 13, 2024. In a statement posted on its official Facebook page, the High Command of the Army said it has assumed control of the matter with a preliminary investigation currently underway by the 23rd Infantry Brigade, the AFL. It condemned this reprehensible display of indiscipline, unprofessionalism, and unlawfulness sending out deepest concern and compassion to Jeremiah being and his family members during this difficult time. The AFL had command assured the victim, his family, and the general public that justice will be diligently and fairly pursued. The statement added that should any AFL personnel be found guilty as a result of the ongoing investigation, appropriate legal measures will be swiftly taken. The statement quotes the High Command as saying, as a force for good, the AFL maintains zero tolerance policy against any form of misconduct or abuse of power by its personnel. The AFL pledged its commitment to transparency and accountability throughout the process and promised to provide updates as the investigation progresses. Neighbor County Senator Prince Johnson was the the induction ceremony of the newly elected senator of the county, Yan Twine. Senator Twine was elected recently with the Neighbor County by-election, replacing John who was elected as vice president of Liberia. During the induction ceremony on Thursday at the Liberia the pro tem of the Liberia Senate, Republican Lawrence, that body that Senator Prince Johnson wrote a via asking the Senate to grant him an excuse due to his role in the committee. It can be recalled during the election in the county, Senator Johnson, who is being considered as the political godfather of the county, was in support of Representative Hoover, who was defeated by Young Ryan. Despite the absence of Senator Prince Johnson, Senator Tony was inducted and was probed by his colleagues of his department on strategic committees based upon his educational credentials presented to that body. Senator Twine was probed by his colleagues to exhibit a spirit of cordiality as he aimed new to legislative politics. Speaking minutes after his election, the new Neighbor County lawmaker vowed to seek the interest of the county. Speaking to Senator Twine, his 17 years of governmental experience prior to his election places him in a better position to represent Anambra and the people of Liberia at the Liberia legislature. He assured his colleagues of using his education and working experience to improve on issues that will benefit the The managing editor use public trust Prince Walla is encouraging media professionals to focus more on human interest groups rather than usual political plans. The veteran Nigerian journalist emphasized that reporting human interests, particularly the lives of the underprivileged, is a crucial aspect of journalism that amplifies the voices of the voiceless. He made these remarks Thursday when he was honored by a non-profit group, Second Chance Foundation, for Best Job in Monrovia on Thursday. Sanwola underscored their stories about social issues, economic matters, and science as central components of the news agenda alongside political reporting. The elder county district number three Westwater County have threatened of voter government and representatives more creating division among the people of the elders. Their pending action is due to Representative Morgan's against the elder county's decision to dissolve Trade Development Council without a quote mandate for matters others. According to them, Representative Morgan has no appointed power to set up acting DDC, adding his decision is intended to create division between his office and the Elder Council. He stressed that the lawmaker was elected by the people and it should be his purpose to cooperate with the residents rather than his personal right. The Elder Council made a statement Thursday in a press conference held at the Pipeline Town Hall in District Number 3. But reacting to the Urban Council, representatives no more confirmed the allegations as falsehood, said the decision to set up an acting district development council was made by the 52 clubs during a recent district meeting. The Ministry of Agriculture has ended their public-private dialogue, challenges and opportunities of the commercial sector in Liberia, giving the overall workshop Thursday, Ministry of Agriculture, Monsoda County Dictator for Rural Economic Transformation, Nathan Oni said the dialogue is common ground for actors in the sector to identify the concerns and find a way forward. According to the forum seeks to provide more knowledge on the challenges poor farmers have faced with and the way in which they can tackle these challenges. For her part, Ministry of Agriculture and Lead Tribe Livestock Development Specialist Dr. Billionaire said the dialogue is a platform to bring together the producers, distributors, and consumers in the poultry sector to share knowledge on the barriers of communication, which is a major factor contributing to price control and stability. In the Grand Pastoral Network of Liberia has said that political differences among Liberians continue to hinder the progress of the country. According to Pastor Roland Chester, the peace and growth of Liberia on the shoulders of the church and every Liberian. Speaking Thursday at the news conference in Painesville City, Pastor Chester called on the religious community to pray for God's intervention in the country through its leaders, emphasizing that God's hands are upon Liberia. He urged the religious community across Liberia to set aside election-related and personal differences and come together for a prosperous nation that promotes peace and development. A Liberian communications specialist, Oswald Brown, is admonishing citizens to exhibit a level of professionalism at their workplaces. Brown, who is the communications director at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, said Liberians should be mindful of how they conduct themselves during the execution of their duties because society is watching their steps. Speaking Thursday when he received the Outstanding Communication Director of the year 2023-2024 from a group of journalists under the banner Hussein Journalists Association of Liberia, Brown described the owner as surprised because he did not know people were monitoring his day-to-day activities. Away from Liberia, at least 11 worshippers have been killed and dozens others injured after a man attacked a mosque in Nigeria's Northern County State Police say a man allegedly sprayed the mosque with food and loud explosives before setting it on fire, trapping about 40 worshippers, as they said. The attack was triggered by a family dispute over the sharing of inheritance. Police say they have arrested a 38-year-old suspect. The incident happened when people were attending morning prayers on Wednesday in Gizawad area of Kano State. Residents said flames engulfed the mosque after the attack, with worshippers heard wailing as they struggled to open the lock. Well, that's the news for
thanks to Olivia Bowen for bringing us the news bulletin. It is a regular feature here on News Desk. If you're just joining us, you are listening to 45 minutes of news from the News and Current Affairs Department here at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. In the top stories we highlight tonight, President Joseph Boakai calls for expansion of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute, says the project is vital to his administration's unwavering commitment to empowering the youth of Liberia. Armed forces of Liberia condemns alleged brutal assault of AFL soldiers. Yuba County describes the alleged as indisciplined and unprofessional. Liberian Senate inducts new Yuba County Senator Dana Torian, but Senator Prince Johnson boycotted the ceremony. Their text message excuse. And of the home front, 11 worshippers have been killed, dozens others injured after a man attacked Nigeria's northern Kano state, according to the BBC. In our first development, President Joseph Boakai has pledged his administration's unwavering commitment to the empowerment and development of the young people of Liberia. The president said providing career opportunities for young people has not only empowered them, but also guarantees the continued existence and progress of the nation. Speaking Thursday at the third graduation of the Maritime Trading Institute, President Boakai instructed the board of directors of the institute to develop plans for expanding the institution's facilities, dormitories, and compound. This expansion, according to the president, aims to increase enrollment and elevate the institute to a degree-granting entity. President Boakai emphasized LMTR must continue to lead in preparing the youth and the next generation of Liberia's role in the maritime industry.
We need to take more concrete steps to maximize the potential of the maritime sector. The Institute must continue to lead the way in preparing the next generation of Liberian seafarers and other maritime. There is a growing need for the maritime to expand its facilities in the upcoming years with a less so added most and offer maritime course. The maritime institute must be willing to offer certificate competent and other courses for our cadets who are currently board vessels, those to be but to be able to accomplish that. There is a more additional facilities, auditorium, lecture halls, specialized in facility. We need a with efficiency. In the next, we must have Liberian captain, chief engineers, something to take us in the river transport. I advocate to review and the expansion and plan. Take due note and act accordingly. It is very important to note that since its reorganization and change in management, all of the U.S. districts are currently working both at sea and with other organizations, including the National Affairs, Nuclear Partners, Nigeria Commerce Sector. Some of the U.S. military are also signed on board with shipping companies such as Royal, Unison, Atlantic, D'Amico, etc.
President Joseph Boakai is speaking there at the third graduation ceremony of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute. Meanwhile, the Commissioner General and Chief Executive Officer of the Liberia Maritime Authority, Nicola High, has revealed that the government has received reports of some Liberians employed on ships flying the Liberian flag, jumping ships to flee to other countries. According to him, these incidents have cast a negative shadow on the Liberia maritime industry, causing ship owners to be skeptical about employing Liberian crew members. Nima County Senator Prince John Thursday board of the induction ceremony of the newly elected senator of the county. Senator Twine got elected recently during the Nima County by-election, replacing Jeremiah, who was elected in 2023 as vice president of Liberia. During the induction ceremony on Thursday at the Liberian Senate, the pro tem of this Yomli Kanga Lawrence told that body that Senator Prince Johnson wrote via text asking the Senate to grant him an excuse due to his tour in Nima County. Despite the absence of Senator Johnson, Senator Twine was inducted and was told by his colleagues of his preferment on strategic committee based on his educational credentials presented to that body. Senator Twine was urged by his colleagues to exhibit the spirit of cordiality as his new legislative politics. Speaking many times in introduction, the new NIMBA Senator vowed to seek the interest of NIMBA. According to Senator Twine, his years of governmental experience prior to his election places him in a better position to represent NIMBA and the people of Liberia at the Liberian legislature. So if you can now lay out on your clips, the Ministry of Agriculture has ended a long public-private dialogue on the challenges and opportunities of the commercial poultry sector in the country. Giving an overview of the workshop on Thursday, Ministry of Agriculture Montserrat County facilitator for rural economic transformation project, Nathan Zonin said, dialogue is common ground for actors in the sector to identify the constraints and find a way forward. According to him, the forum seeks to provide broader knowledge on the challenges poultry farmers are facing and the way in which they can tackle these challenges.
The dialogue is not about us for us to come together to identify the concerns and reason for the way our youth unit is for them to come together. And then we put the problem as a unit and see how they can solve it. Whether it is come together as a unit, to bring it up to God, to address it, whether they put together as a unit to solicit or help solve the problem, the way we solve the problem. Dialogue, that is
For part we are agricultural travel development specialist Dr. Ika Jibril Belina said the dialogue platform gather users, distributors, and consumers in the poultry sector to share knowledge and communication, which is a major factor contributing to price control instability.
This project is really doing well in impacting the economy of the farms and the value aspect of the city and rural community. However, there is a barrier in communication. The developers are focused, but they are not able to send out to the consumers. So this method is one of the platforms to bring everybody together. So producers, the marketers, the distributors, the consumers, we have an idea where to get what. A representative from all, even from academia, professors are here, from parties, individuals who used to be in this business to shape the idea. For we all country used to export into the neighborhood to the body market. But in it, unfortunately, this time around, the other way around, like animal feed is coming from neighboring countries today, Liberia. When you the reality, local production is really improving. This project is trying that we are learning to bring all together. So, and one of would be share communication with people. The in market would be a better position.
She is Ministry of Agriculture Research and Livestock Development Specialist Dr. Ita No Belena, speaking earlier on this to the Ministry of Agriculture, Montserrat County Facilitator for Rural Economic Transformation Project in Midtown Zoning. Also making remarks at the event and former County Senator Henry Yala lauded the government and partners for organizing a forum which he said is aimed at discussing addressing issues poultry farmers are faced with. The Bond County Farmer Senator Yuwa underscored importation as one of the major issues that poultry farmers are confronted with, thus appealing to the government to use custom duties on agricultural equipment and products.
One of the things to do is what they've done today. Bring actors together to share knowledge because peer experience is important. You go and know what others are doing at the other end. You just get to understand that there's a very young man who has identified a way to reduce and cut costs. Because what makes it that poultry press hard and get more competitive for us is the cost of feed, cost of corn, sort of processing, equipment, the rest of it. Even the government is trying to do a program. They identify few of the farmers that they are dealing with, and now one of them not is the high because they are not able to provide fees. How are we going to know? We're beginning to talk that the workshop has identified something way forward. And we need to follow it by using our own corn back going back to the soil, moving on something, identifying compounding globally. How we can do importation that will reduce what it is, how do we subsidize some things. I just got to know that we can even do subsidy with cacao peeling, rest of too many things are coming out of the league. Share that. One of the challenge we have, what we call the government to do is to help us reduce importation. It is a huge challenge. People take put the product into the country that's 20 months on sea. You don't know how the people produce it, where they produce it. Yes, the chicken type, the breast, the chicken back. And the kind of diseases that come with anything spent 3 months, you got challenge, the protein content in it will die because it goes for all of the time while people are get eating, see too many things, they have blood pressure, diabetes, and keep on rising. We need to know some of the cost because we are not eating fresh food.
He is former Long County Senator Henry Yala. He was speaking at the Ministry of Agriculture public-private dialogue on the challenges and opportunities of the commercial poultry sector in Liberia. A long event held at the Quilla Farm, Harrisburg, Massarada County, brought together stakeholders and actors in the commercial poultry farming. The managing editor of News Public Trust, Frank Simwala, encouraging media publishers to focus more on human interest stories rather than the usual political headlines. The veteran Liberian journalist emphasized that reporting on human interest, particularly the lives of the underprivileged, is a crucial aspect of journalism that amplifies the voices of the voiceless. He made these remarks Thursday when he was honored by a non-profit group, Second Chance Foundation for Better Future in Monrovia.
I'm very grateful for the certificate. Uh, the more the merrier. And I know from what you said, you mean it from the heart, and I can prove that in the near future, I will pay personal visit to your organization. At least a group like yours that trying to promote the welfare of the less fortunate in society. Groups from my day and reporting on video tend to put this emphasis on stories like that rarely stay too long because it's an important aspect of our reporting assignment is not to report about policies, about big personalities, but also to report about people that talk about all others who are in uh, videos and other countries. I can show you that I'll do this as far as possible. Meet some of the children, speak to some of them, inspire some of them. As we were inspired to reach this far. Well, I think it's a serious mistake because the society is not only about politics. I love politics. I love, I love reporting about politics. The news agenda should not be saturated with other political stories.
He is the managing editor of News Public Trust. Frank Singula there speaking when he was honored in Monrovia on Thursday. At this juncture, let's join Naomi Tapia to bring us post on news death tonight. Good evening, Naomi.
Giving Maka good everyone welcome to the fashion of life. Akata Records will welcome vision shooters at 3 p.m. at the SK Sports Complex basketball gym this Friday in the day's first basketball encounter. Game 2 winners are National Speaking of Hopes Angels at 5 p.m. in the female category. In the first week, National League leaders met Barrow in fiscal 11 climax Friday's basketball activities at 7 p.m. On Saturday, Stanton and T.A. Warriors to the first match at 3 p.m. as venue in the competition category. D Rockers and Vision Angels will battle the female version of the league at 5 p.m., while LPM Orders and Desmond Knights will climax the day's activities at 7 p.m. It will be a clash of the Titans and Sunday the Sisters Mothers in Mighty Barrow meet for the second time this season. Mighty Barrow defeated Sisters Mothers 31 to 88 points in their encounter, in the first encounter. The gym is expected to be center of attraction as Sisters Swingers are seeking revenge against league leaders Mighty Barrow this Sunday at 7 p.m. In other fixtures on Sunday, Destiny Queens will play Future Spartans at 3 p.m. in the female category, while Bone Eagles and Royal Legend will meet at 5 p.m. at the same venue in the second division in continuation of the leagues. A 24-man delegation of the Liberian team national football team has arrived in Cairo, Egypt for the African Amputee Nations Cup. The 24-man delegation is headed by some key, including the President Samuel Tengwe, Vice President Richard Dewey, Cooper George, Chairman Company and Media Officer. Others are Head Coach Evita Benson, Deputy Coach Yuma Okokina, team medic Eric Tengwe, amongst others. The team left Liberia on Wednesday for the African Amputee Nations Cup. Liberia is in compete alongside Uganda, Senegal, and Morocco. The tournament runs 18 to 12 May in Cairo. The amputee team had a training session at the International Sports Park before the departure for the championship. FIFA Vice President Mensah will officiate the 2026 World Cup qualifier between Somalia and Botswana at the Estadio Stadium in Maputo, Mozambique on 10 June. FIFA Vice Assistant Referees Gerard Doe and Ifran Grant will serve as assistant referee, while Hassan Kone will serve as fourth official. Somalia is bottom in G without a point after 2 games. Without an approved stadium broadcast with FIFA for international matches, Somalia will play Mozambique on 7 June in Maputo before hosting Botswana 3 days later. FIFA has proposed a five-pillar plan to tackle racist abuse in football. The sports world of Bari said it has undergone an extensive consultation process with current and former players who are passionate about making change. One of the plan's proposals will seek the introduction of external closed hands gesture for players to communicate racist incidents during matches. The Global Stand Against Racism proposal will be presented to FIFA's 211 members at its annual Congress in Concord on Thursday. The first pillar of the proposal intends to make racism a specific offense, which is included in all member associations' disciplinary codes and has eight specific and severe sanctions, including match topics. FIFA says it would pause, suspend, and abandon games in cases of racism. The crossed hands gesture will be used by referees to signal an in-game procedure in which matches are paused, pass, and warnings are given, with the game to then be abandoned in the event of further racism. And finally, Cristiano Ronaldo has topped the Forbes list of highest paid athletes for the fourth time in his career, with John Ryan moving up to second. Ronaldo also headed the list last year following his move to Saudi Arabian football club Al Nassr. Business magazine Forbes says the 39-year-old Portugal forward earned $26 million, euros 25 million up from $136 million in euro, more than 8.7 million over the past 12 months. Ronaldo's great Robert and Messi has fallen a place to third behind Rami. The Spanish golfer has jumped up to second on the back of his switch to the Saudi-funded Elevate Golf Tour and is reported to have earned 172 million euros. Footballers Neymar and Karim Benzema have also entered the top 10 after most Saudi Pro League. According to Forbes, the world's 10 highest paid athletes collectively earned 1.38 billion before taxes and agents' fees over the past 12 months, which is the highest total ever. That's all from Footsteps.
For bringing us post tonight on that's in our news. The Elder Council, District 3 in Montserrat County, has threatened a vote of no confidence in Representative Small Mova for creating what they call division among the people of the district. The elders said they are pending due to Representative Mova's legal action against the council. His decision to dissolve the District Development Council without a hearing to a court mandate on the matter among others. According to them, Representative Mova, through appointing power, set up acting DDC, adding his decision is intended to create division between his office and the Elder Council.
Maybe wise chair for the district. We are taking advice by the Honorable Moki Mala, taking also years up with in this district. We inform him we are the prayer. It's got nothing to do with us. It has helped. I think China is the Ministry of International Affairs so that we can absolutely solve it. If we continue embarking us with the third roof of confidence within the social and representative of district three. Let the vote be and carry loud and we'll get the representative of the district citizens to vote against him as representative for the district.
My name is Alex Bujalala from Maryland. It's unfortunate. There are some good in him. I like his agility. He's somebody who has him. But the way he's sitting is wrong. If he wants in his position, respect the people. These are stakeholders of this movement. We are the ones that do their laboratories, they plan that they have our children to do it. But the way our representatives are proceeding is wrong. We have the opinion that that's not the rule. People got to vote. People have given a man vote. The election is supposed to be fair, between July 4, number 31. You think we will say people like we are not going to time they want to do, they have to be this will be it. We are prepared for this. We are prepared for this. This is what the representative wants, but we've not had that. People don't understand.
Some members and leaders of the District 3 Elders Council is speaking or reacting to the council representatives Mova termed allegations as complete falsehood. He said the decision to set up an acting district development council was made by the 52 blocks during the recent district meeting. According to him, few members of the Elder Council did not deter him from doing what is right, especially in the interest of the people.
It will cause me to leave this district. We will leave. But I know the people like your party with 8,900 books. If you think you have bold ideas, all you need to do is to wait for 2029, 60 days, win the election, and come to bring in your ideas. And useful against them. If you put out of words, again, I will see that. So I'm not going to relate to like every people. I'm not going to put this against, but for the people. And we will not relate. We will make sure one day all of those things we came with. It's a blank killer. A blank killer. Too bad the will of the people. It is the will of the people we are trying to institute in this district. I'm warning them. I'm warning to them. I don't want to release information out, but in the attempt, I will release the information out to the public, to the district, information that they are corrupt. We can clean this country and be school with the property so that everyone can benefit and not just the few.
I just have to tell you, let us have a local business.
What I look up well with 6 months ago about what I look at, have 8,000 apple like you cannot turn the constitution around. So many things that of the constitution. We otherwise to take that to court.
He is District 3 Colorado County Representative, about the responding to a threat by the elder council would have no confidence in leadership. Meanwhile, several community donors who spoke to the station in the district expressed disappointment in the elder council statement, confirming that the recent decision to have acting district development council was agreed upon by the entire district.
For too long, what happened in this middle council, the entire district board, having reported to the people of the electoral district number 3, said politics on the status of this district, and they are serious about the progress of the district. Where is that middle council? That today, the people of that district do not know their parents. Where is the middle council? That today, the youth component of the DDC have been there. That today, the board of good or bad things, that all institutions should be declared open to exist, but we still have no city. Where is that head of council? We are going to have government who has been through a free process for the government to establish for the first time unified our weapons for market.
They were talking passion that is I want for you to see a record. Don't let do your best. And we always be to go in a source of what do I say? During my election, I did so uh, because really represent or do the paper looking for what to
Well, some residents districts are speaking. The Liberian communication specialist Oswald Brown is managing citizens to exhibit high level of professionalism in their workplaces. Brown, who is the communication director at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, said Liberians should be mindful of how they conduct themselves during the execution of their duties because society is watching their steps. Speaking Thursday when he received an outstanding communication director of the year 2023-2024 from a group of journalists in Ghana Journalists Association of Liberia described the honor as a surprise because he did not know people were monitoring his day-to-day activities.
There's something said little bit matters. Little bit people that go notice professional people who see the professional work. So that is fine. That is honor. Same journalism in Nigeria. I was like shocked when I received a text days ago. I was asking, why me? You have a lot of communication directors across the country. Why me? But when people see the work that you do and they want to follow on you, it's God first. Thank you, but this all certificate that actually belongs to me, it belongs to public affairs. Because the secret of my coach, their commitment, and so the something with the corporation, and that's why we the honor to us. Somebody has the affairs, the ministry of force.
He is also now head of communication at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Speaking finally, the grassroots pastoral network of Liberia finds that political differences among Liberians continue to hinder the progress of the nation. According to Pastor Roland Chester, the peace and growth of Liberia rests on the shoulders of the church and every Liberian. Speaking Thursday at the news conference in Painesville City, Pastor Chester called on the religious community to pray for God's intervention in the country through its leaders, emphasizing that God's hands are still upon Liberia.
So there have been a call from us that all the Christian communities in Nigeria in the 15 countries should have a prayer team to pray very strong for this government and the politicians because God is on this government in this country great. And we sincere and we sing him, we pray, we stand with the government, every cause of prayer that the government was is. I will be calling all of them to remain united so that we all can be able to work together in the core, see success country because the peace of this nation, the growth of the nations, but the last issue of the church. And we need to do everything to hold the peace and the growth of the nation. So we call everybody to
unified election is over, I should advise be able to get in the gap of each other and basically from executive, that's good for men and women. I will stay in the gap for the first one.
Pastor William Chester, the head of the pastoral network of Liberia, speaking. Well, folks, this is all the time we've got to be on News Desk tonight. But before we go, these are the top stories we followed. President Joseph Boakai called for expansion of the Liberia Maritime Training Institute, says the project is vital to his administration's unwavering support to empowering the youth of Liberia. Armed forces of Liberia condemns alleged brutal assault by some AFL soldiers in Upper County, described the alleged action as indisciplined and unprofessional. Liberian Senate indulged new Nema County Senator now 20, but Senator Prince Johnson boycotts the ceremony with a bad text message excuse. And of the home front, at least 11 worshippers have been killed and dozens others injured after a man attacked a mosque in Nigeria's northern Kano state, according to the BBC. Many thanks to all of you for your listening. Role thanks to those who watch the news live on video TV and Facebook. Thanks to our reporters, correspondents, and all those who helped to make this edition of News Desk a success. Thanks to affiliate radio stations across the country. Olivia Bowen brought us the news bulletin. Naomi Tapia read sports tonight. Johnson Bantom and Sarah Kacho coordinated this presentation. Ryan Togan has been behind the cameras, carrying us live on Real TV. My name is Marka Davis. Good night.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.